A type 2A is the third neurotype and is the most likely to want to compete in a strength and power sport. Like myself, I competed, I was a 2A. Now, a 2A will compete for different reasons than a 1A or 1B. The 1A and the 1B will compete because they want to win. They like competition. They are naturally competitive individuals. A type 2A is more likely to compete for either for the adrenaline rush, because type 2A, their dominant neurotransmitter, the one they are the most sensitive to, is adrenaline. So that might be one of the reasons why they want to compete, because they want the adrenaline rush. Not so much winning, but they want the adrenaline rush. Or they want to be respected. And for them, competing, placing well, or being able to hang with good individual is enough. They might not need to win, they just need to do good enough to feel respected and proven. Now, as far as speaking is concerned, I would say it is, in a way, very similar to the type 1B, but for different reasons. Now, the main reason is that a type 2A is driven by adrenaline. I'm going to give you my example. If you ever see me like in a normal social situation, I will look shy, like close on myself, introverted, and I lack confidence. In fact, that's how I am. That's really how I am. When I'm in my natural, relaxed state, my level of self-confidence is very low, my self-esteem is low, and I have body image issues. As soon as adrenaline kicks in, I'm becoming what you see now. I'm borderline alpha male, I'm moving around, I'm confident, I'm feeling good. That's because my dominant neurotransmitter is adrenaline. Once I'm like under the power of adrenaline, my confidence skyrockets. I feel invincible. I stop being worried about what other people think of me. When adrenaline is low, I have this enhanced perception that everybody is judging me. And when you have problem with self-confidence, that's really bad. So, if you are, in my experience, every time my coaches had me stop training for 3 days before a competition, which was traditionally what we did back then, I performed horribly. I remember the last time I competed at nationals, an Olympic weightlifting, I did my best snatch in training. I did 142.5 kilo, 315 pounds. And I clean and jerk 170. Actually, I cleaned 170. I missed the jerk, so that's 60 pounds. I front squatted 220 kilos, which is about 480 pounds-ish. So I was like in superb shape. Then my coach had me recover for 3 days before a competition. I go there, and man, what happened is that for the 3 days I was not training, I had doubts I'm gonna choke, man. My confidence went down. So when I competed, I said, I'm gonna start really conservative on the snatch. So I started with 115 kilos, almost 30 kilos below my max. Well, you know what? I missed all 3 lifts. I went backstage crying. Well, I cry a lot. That's part of my personality. So I went backstage crying. And there's my last warm-up bar, which was 115 kilos. I grabbed it crying. And I did 5 power snatches with it. I just missed it 3 times on a snatch. Why? Because for the whole 3 days I was recovering, I was constantly doubting myself. I was visualizing myself missing my lift, and my confidence went down and down and down. Why? Because a type 2A needs adrenaline to feel confident, feel strong. Me, if I don't train, confidence goes down. That's why I like to train every day. It makes me feel good. The best result I had in competition was, it was just a club meet. And the club was in a school. So the meet was, of course, after school hours, like at 6 p.m. I don't like to do nothing, so I went training in the morning. I actually went pretty heavy. And you know what? I had my best results ever in that club meet. Because that morning session gave me confidence. So the type 2A needs pretty much the same approach as what you do with a 1B, because both are built for explosiveness. So they need to train the day before a competition, or even the morning if they can afford it, if they know it works for them. So you rest, never. That's the main difference. The type 2A should train every day leading up to a competition. That one day off might be enough to make them doubt themselves. So of course they don't train heavy. Anyway, they don't need heavy, they need explosive, kind of like the 2A, the 1B. So they would do their 3 regular training sessions on a Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, Friday would be really short workouts, working up to about 70-80% of maximum on their respective lifts, either the Olympic lifts or the power lifts, and just kill the weight. Why? Because they need to convince themselves that they're strong. An 80% weight is heavy enough to feel like you're moving something. And if you're using like maximum, I'm dominating that weight, it gives you confidence and you have that adrenaline rush. So not a lot of volume, like 3 sets, 80%, 2 reps, maybe 3 reps, not maximum. You don't want to fatigue yourself, and with a fast pace. That's the other difference. You want a fast pace to increase adrenaline. That will make you feel good, give you confidence, you're going to perform. Confidence trumps fatigue for these guys. So that's how I would pick a type 2A. And I know about it because that's what I am.